Well, hello there, Scorpio. How are you? It is so good to see you. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Today, we are doing your mid-May general tarot reading. So this is good for the next 4 to 5 weeks. From now until about mid-June, we'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards and then move to the tarot for more details about any obstacles on your path or advice that Spirit has for you. And if you're enjoying the content that I create, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider liking, commenting, or subscribing. I really do appreciate your support. It helps to get my message out to more people. All right, so let's take a look at what's on the path for you. Giraffe Spirit, see the big picture. I love that. And great adventure. Take a risk, venture forward. Wow. I think you're seeing the bigger picture of life in general and understanding that we are here for adventure. We're not here to toil and labor. We are here to enjoy those things that our heart truly desires to enjoy. And I feel like you're kind of stepping outside of your box, okay, that you may have been in for some time. Now, it doesn't mean you have to travel. Some of you may want to. Some of you are maybe don't like to travel, right? But it's stepping outside of your box, outside of your comfort zone in some area of your life. This could be in your career, it could be in your relationships, it could be in a romantic relationship, it could be in family or friends, it could also be in a creative project that you've been thinking about. But it's allowing yourself to see the big picture of life and to understand that life is short. And it is time for you to put some time, energy, love, perhaps even some resources into something that you have been wanting to do, perhaps for some time, but you've been holding back. So let's go to the tarot. Yes. Oh my goodness. Really beautiful energy here. You have hidden motivation, and then you have friends and colleagues and playing it safe. I feel like you've been holding yourself back. You know, once again, that energy of wanting to play it safe. You know, it's time to let go of your fears, to take this risk. You know, it says take a risk, venture forward. It's time to take that risk. So Scorpio, asking yourself, putting your hand on your heart. I love this hidden motivation. It could be even something from childhood. It's putting your hand on your heart, closing your eyes, and asking yourself, what is something I really do want to experience while I am here? And understanding that even if you can't go do this today, maybe you have some a dream, some heart's desire to travel the world, and you're kind of like, well, I don't have the resources to do that today. But it's about taking action. It's about starting the vision board. It's putting it out to the universe. This is something that I want. It's opening a bank account to start saving your money for whatever it is that, for the trip. It's understanding that it is time to... For some of you, you could be kind of like, well, I'm going to do that one day, or, well, that'll never happen. It's understanding that life is short. I mean, they just keep saying that. Life is short. It's time to start living. It's time to start living the dream, a little bit. And sure, do we have those day-to-day things that we have to take care of? Definitely, okay? But it's also about allowing yourself to dream. Allowing yourself to start that vision board, to start organizing, creating, whatever it is that you are wanting to do. Yeah, the way forward is open, but only when you let go of your fears. It's time to let go of some fears, patterns of behavior, mindsets that are holding you back. Because the way is forward. It's time to get your power back. It's time to be the real you and go after what it is that you are wanting. Yeah, your prayers are being answered. Okay, so it is, it's dropping that burden. Wow, you're anxious about this. Okay, so let's go to your present energy. You have the honoring path and be a light to others, but you have this burden. I feel like are you thinking that it is a burden to step into your purpose? Because you have the Hierophant here. Your Hierophant is your obstacle, your area of resistance. You are the Hierophant. You are meant to shine your light brightly for others. And I'm not saying that you're not shining it now, but it's like truly stepping into that energy of understanding that you are being called to put yourself in the spotlight, to go after what it is that you know in your heart that you are meant to do. And even if it's just I shouldn't say just a dream. Perhaps it is traveling the world. What brings you joy in doing that? You know, because look at this, the death card on the bottom, your energy, Scorpio, transforming what it is. You know, we're moving into the season of Gemini this weekend. And, you know, one of the things about Gemini season is that Geminis, you know, are very adaptable. They are very mutable. They can change. You know, they're almost like chameleons. They can fit into any situation. Now, that is sometimes difficult for some people to live with, okay? But at the same time, there is that call during Gemini season to realize that you can change your mind. You know, Geminis are known for changing their mind a lot. They have a hard time making a decision and sticking with it. But in Gemini season, we're all called to take a look at what areas have we been kind of stubborn in, okay? Because we're in Taurus season right now, looking at where you may be stubborn, feeling like you can change your mind, that you can take a risk, that you have to play it safe. It's time to change your mind and allow yourself to change your mind, to adapt to a new situation or a new way of thinking. And recognizing it is time to do it. Yeah, you've been holding back. You're sitting here holding back, perhaps holding back what it is that your heart truly desires, your hidden motivations, right? You're holding yourself back. You're not sharing what it is that you truly desire with other people. Now you're getting inspired. It's time to say, okay, I'm dropping the burdens of how other people may feel when I tell them I want to travel around the world, or I want to start my own business, or I've changed my mind totally about my career, right? It's about dropping that burden of understanding that the only person on this earth that is in charge of your happiness is you. So if you want to be happy, it's time to not hold yourself back anymore. To tell the world, hey, I'm inspired. This is what I want to do. This is a dream. This is what I want to do. I know it's part of my path and I want to go after it. My heart desires this. And understanding, okay, I can move forward. The path is open. The path is open for you. Didn't we have that? Yeah, the way forward is open. You're not trapped. Possibilities and opportunities abound. I will guide you to personal and spiritual freedom. Understanding that you are not trapped. You know, you may feel like you're in a situation you can't get out of. Guess what? There are doors opening for you. You are being asked to go within and ask yourself, what is it that you really and truly want? What does your heart truly desire? And then going after it and not fearing it. Saying, this is where I want to go. This is what I want to do. Okay, so let's take a look at your area of resistance or your obstacle. The Hierophant. Believing in the impossible, right? Having faith in yourself, in the divine, in the people that are around you. Understanding that when you put it out to the universe, that your only job is to believe that it can happen. Because when you believe, then things will happen for you. It's also about understanding that part of this is that you are a wise one. Stepping into the energy of being the Hierophant, of sharing your wisdom, your insight, your love, your light with others. And it's almost over. Your current challenges will soon be resolved and you will be able to look at the future with a smile. Your angels are here. Some of this, you know, this has been coming out a lot in the readings that, you know, I think because we were in Taurus season and Taurus can be a little bit on the stubborn side, you know, but actually very grounded energy, right? But I feel like there's also this lack of listening to our intuition, listening to our hearts, listening to our higher self, listening to our guides and our angels. We're coming into Gemini season. Gemini is all about communication. They are the communicators. But Gemini, they can talk a lot, but a Gemini can also listen very well. Good communication is just as much listening as it is communicating. You could be in a situation where you're talking a lot, right? Or you're talking to your angels or your guides, but you're not quieting your mind so that you can hear what other people have to say or hear what your guides are trying to say to you. Yeah, really interesting energy with that, Gemini situation coming up. Yes. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and then the Queen of Wands. It's about stepping into your truth. And, with the Queen of Pentacles energy, it is a little bit about, home and hearth, being really grounded. But I think the truth here is that what you really want is this excitement. You want to go in this much more adventurous path. You want to put yourself out there. So I really love that energy. It's like down deep inside of you. I feel like you don't want to be the homebody. What do you really want is a lot more excitement in your life. Wow, really? Time to get in the boat and go. All right, so let's take a look at your advice. Yeah, embrace your life purpose. And for some of you, that is perhaps even becoming, a counselor, a therapist. It could also be, helping other people, especially perhaps with anxiety. I feel like you are fearful of this, but at the same time, if you feel like you have learned how to, kind of like deal with your own anxiety or your own fears, right? Or you have helped other people, friends or family members with theirs. I think that there is a purpose in this, but it's almost as if your own anxiety is preventing you from stepping into this. I don't like to fly. I really don't. I had a difficult experience on a plane, and it was like, yeah, I really don't want to be on a plane again. And one of my friends said, why don't you go, I think she wanted me to go to a hypnotherapist or something like that. And I was like, if I really had somewhere that I wanted to go, I know I would overcome that fear. I would figure out a way, whatever that was, see a hypnotherapist or whatever. I would figure out a way. Until then, I go anywhere that I can go by car. So I feel like you could even be somebody that overcomes their fears that prevent them from going on the adventures that they would like to go on in their own life. So recently, I have actually been thinking I would like to fly. There are some places I used to say, oh, there's no place I really want to go that I have to fly to. Recently, I've kind of changed my mind on that. And so when I used to laugh about finding help, about me overcoming my fear of flying, right? I used to laugh that off. Right? And now I'm kind of understanding that maybe I don't want to laugh that off. And it could be that your life purpose is helping people to overcome the fears that prevent them from having the experiences that they would like to have. Yeah, look at this. Bringing in the happiness and the joy that they would like to have. And it could be that it's because you, at one time, had to kind of conquer your own fears, your own anxieties. Really beautiful energy. Yeah, you're going in a new way. And you're putting time and energy into speaking about this. So it could be that you start a YouTube channel, right? Or you write a book about it, or you start some kind of online course or something like that to help people to look at what their purpose is or what adventures, what experiences they would like to have. But there's something that's preventing them. Because what you recognize, okay, is that hidden fear that prevents us from what it is that we truly want, prevents us from having the adventures, the experiences that we would like to have in this lifetime. And you're seeing the bigger picture, that there is a way to work through our fears, not around them. We have to work through our fears, right? But I feel like that is part of it. You're understanding that your purpose has something to do with helping people to overcome their fears so that they can have the experiences, the adventures that they would like to have. Wow, powerful energy there. All right, so let's pull some soul truth card for you. And Scorpio, I do personal readings, so if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. What passion am I ready to pursue? Yes. And then asking yourself, there could be some fear around it. You know, fear of being ostracized by other people in your life, right? Or fear of failing or something like that. Understanding that there is something that you're passionate about, some adventure, some experience that you would like to have, and yet there is some fear that's stopping you. This becomes your purpose. Wow. Your passions will continuously lead you to your purpose. What passions have you put to the side, given up on, or buried? What passion is ready to come alive in you? Yes. And through that passion, right? Whatever this is, this stirring within you, this hidden passion of whatever it is that your heart is truly desiring. Wow, it's coming to the forefront. And I feel like you have to kind of work through some type of a fear. But by doing that, you also step into your life purpose. Wow, beautiful. Okay, Scorpio, wow, I wish you so much love and light in this situation, all your situations. I cannot wait to see how this plays out because I think this is a big turning point for you. All right, well, I'm going to leave it there. I wish you much love and light, and I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.